So today's lesson is that diet is extremely important for exercise. Whether it's weightlifting or climbing, diet is probably the second most important thing that you need to keep track of. I think the first is sleep, because sleep always wins in every aspect. Gotta get your sleep in. If you're not well rested, no recovery. No recovery equals your tendons and muscles aren't healed or getting stronger and getting rebuilt, which will ultimately lead to zero gains. However, diet is a close second, as I'll explain why today in my own personal antidote, whatever story means, that fancy word that people use in their essays. Anyways, so it's a shocker, right? Diet is important. But the reason I say this is because last week I felt extremely weak on the climbing wall the entire week, and I felt like I had zero strength and I was always panting and getting winded and low energy the entire time on the wall last week. Now, actually, I lacked in both of these departments, sleep and diet. So that's part of the reason. But the diet was the big one because I had low energy going into my climbing sessions. And it was very evident as I felt like I had to take really long rests in between my attempts. And I felt exhausted very quickly into the session, like 30 minutes. Now, today I climbed and I felt the best I felt in like a couple weeks. And the interesting thing is that the day before I purposely got 3 really good meals in and a protein shake, and I slept well. So the sleeping helps, of course, but the diet part was also a huge contributor because today when I was climbing, I felt like in between attempts I didn't have to rest that long and I could get on the wall, and my stamina was amazing. I could, my endurance was really good on the wall as well. I felt like I could hold a very tense, very strength-oriented position for a long period of time, and I felt like I could climb at my maximum potential. Now, I didn't send anything notable, but I climbed a lot and I climbed hard, and that's what's important. So it's kind of no shocker that I had a good session today because of the fact that I slept well, and most importantly, I dieted well as well. I dieted well as well. I ate well yesterday. So from now on, it's always important that I kind of try to keep my 3 meals to my routine and my shake in, and I sleep well as well. So on that note, I shall be going to bed, and you should too if you're awake. Good night. I'll see you guys next video.